Hey guys, so I did a little poll on Twitter seeing if people wanted to learn how to make that life-size cutout that we made for Vicky's birthday of Mark. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So okay. Let's get started. Okay, so I deleted that picture of Mark, so sorry for anyone who actually wanted me to recreate it, but I'm just going through the basics. So we have this picture here that I already had on my phone. I was too lazy to look up a picture. But anyways, we're doing Jackson with the Squirtles. That's what we're doing today. Okay, so I have this picture of him. Make sure... Okay, so the quality isn't going to be the best, even if you get like the bestest HD picture ever, because like you're blowing it up and it's not really meant to be blown up, you know? So just get as high quality as you need. Look at fan sites, you know, and everything. Look at their Twitters. They usually have links to their HQs. Also, to the fan site Sunday memes, hello, take more full body shots, because just to find that one Mark full body shot, oh my god, it took me forever. Anyways, continuing off. So once you have your picture, then you're gonna search up basically your man's or girl's height, you know, whoever. So let's see, Jackson Wang height. He is 1.74 meters, therefore he's 174 centimeters. So not far off from Mark. So you want to take that and convert it to inches, because it's just easier to work that way, I guess, in Photoshop. So he's about 68.5 inches. So you're going to pull up Photoshop. Also, so this video is going to be mainly based on how to do it on Photoshop. I know some people don't know how to work Photoshop well, or don't have it at all, so I will link to some other webpage where you can like try doing it on other applications, like maybe Adobe Reader or something like that, but this is going to be Photoshop. But if you do have Photoshop and you don't really know how to use it, then hopefully my explanation here will make sense to you. So we're going to go to New. And basically we're going to, so he is, okay, this is a little bit of math. So he is 60.5 inches, and we're most likely gonna do, okay, so we're most likely gonna do the papers landscape wise, just because it'll be easier and cheaper when you print this out, because then you can get the whole shoulders rather than do it, so you can do like 2 landscapes instead of like 3 or 4 portraits. So this is where the math comes in. So basically we're gonna do the math. Maybe I should pull up the calculator here, actually. Sorry. Okay, so he is 68.5 inches tall. So we're gonna divide that by, if we were doing it landscape, it's gonna be 8.5. So 68.5 divided by 8.5 is about 8. So about 8 pages. Maybe do 9 pages instead and stretch it out a little bit, because when you do print it, there's always gonna be a 1/4 of an inch around the border when you print stuff. So with that many multiple pages, you do get height cut off. Like for when I did Mark for Vicky's birthday, he was an inch or so shorter than his real life height, because I didn't take into fact that because of the 1/4 inch, I did 8 pages too. I did 8 pages down rows, sorry, 8 page of rows, and I didn't take into account that every time there'd be a 1/4 inch taken off from each page. So he did shrink a little bit, so maybe do a little bit more, like 1 page more than you should, and stretch it out a little bit more. Yeah, it's kind of getting complicated because of all of the things. So we're gonna do 9 rows of pages, 8.5 by 11, and I'm pretty sure, I think it's a little risky, because Mark, we only needed to do 2 columns because he is lanky, but Jackson's a little bit more thick, so we might have to do 3 columns of paper. We're gonna find out. So basically I'm gonna make this, so since we're doing 2 columns of pages, that's gonna be the 11-inch side of the paper. So we're gonna make this 22 inches of the width. And then for the height, we said we're gonna do 9 pages, so that's gonna be 8.5 times 9. So that's gonna be 76.5 inches. So just put that into your little preset details. And also make sure it's in inches and not centimeters. Okay, now I have to redo that. So that was 22 by 76 and a half, I said. And everything else should be fine. So we're gonna create. Ooh. See, Jackson might be a little too thick for this, so we have to change it to 3 columns. So we're gonna drag this into our Photoshop. And you're gonna use this little movie tool, the very first tool you have here. Click, drag, hold over here so it goes in, and then drop it in. Okay. Now we're gonna transform this, so resize it. So what you wanna do, if you're on a Mac, Command T or Control T if you're on a PC. I'm just gonna stretch that. Sorry, I've never really given a tutorial like this, so I might be a little all over the place. And again, I'm not gonna do him to the full capacity. Oh, see, Jackson is too thick. We might have to do 3 columns. And what I'm gonna do, same thing, drag. Command T or Control C to transform, resize it. And as I was saying, I'm not gonna make him the full page just because we did a little bit extra. And honestly, whoever you're doing this, if you're doing this for yourself or someone, I don't think it really matters if it's to the T, because again, this is practically life size. Like, I don't think the exact thing matters. Anyways, so that's what, no, we're not saving this. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So now this is like where you divide and crop everything. This might not be the most efficient way, to be honest, but this is how I did it, so I'm just gonna go from what I know. Okay, so what we want to do is pop up your rulers so you can see what's happening, what's going on, what's happening. Sorry, I just used Toronto slang. You guys don't know what that is, or maybe some of you do. So pop up the rulers using Command R or Control R again, or you can just go to Window, and then pop up, go to View, go to Rulers. Okay, so once you do that, we're gonna do New Guide. So press New Guide. This is just easier instead of clicking here and dragging. So basically we're gonna do the columns first, so it's gonna be vertical. So we wanna do 11 inch. Okay, so 11 inch, and then you're just gonna keep doing that. So 11 inch, 12 inch, and then there we have our 3 columns. And now what you wanna do, so this whole process is kind of very tedious, yeah. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So now we're gonna divide it by the rows. So we're gonna do 8.5 inch. Oh, sorry, Make sure you're clicked on horizontal, not vertical. Don't do what I did. There. Okay, I messed up again. I don't know why mine is set on the centimeters preset, but don't do that. Make sure it's in. So yeah, so basically I did the first one, and now what you gotta do is just basically take 8.5, keep adding 8.5, and do a new guide every interval. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay! So I just finished with all the guides, and this is what you're gonna see with whoever you do. I just, this was too cute, I had to. So we have the 3 columns, and then we have the 9 rows. So basically, after you do this, what you want to do is open up a new file, and this is gonna be, okay, you could spend a lot of money and just print this on a big poster, but we needed to be on a budget, so that's why we're putting on a bunch of 8.5 and 11 pages, okay? So a landscape, so that's gonna be 11th width, and height is gonna be 8.5. So you're just gonna open up a new document that is a regular size paper. Now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take the Marquee tool, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Anyways, yeah, rectangular Marquee tool. It's the dashed rectangle. So what you're gonna do is just zoom into a square, and you're going to line up the Marquee with a box like so. And then once you do that, go back to the drag tool here, like I said in the beginning, that we're always using. You're gonna click and drag to the new file. Once you do that, just leave it like that, okay? And now, again, tedious, but do that for every single rectangular square that you divided up. I'm just gonna do another one. I'm not gonna do all of this because again, this is just, you know, explanation. Give me a second. So why I say to just drop it in is because it really doesn't matter if you line it up with the page just yet, just because you have so many of them that you're gonna have to do it to every single one. So to make your life easier, what you want to do is, see, so there, once you drag in the photos, there'll be multiple layers. So you're gonna grab all those layers. Another way you can do it is just click one layer, the very first layer, scroll all the way to the top to your last layer, but hold shift and then click the last layer. That will make you select all of your layers at once. So yeah. Okay, sorry, I got lost. So select all your layers and then you're gonna find this. Alright, this is what you're gonna find on top. See these little, you know, rectangles and the lines and stuff. So you're gonna click this, the one that looks like it's in the middle. Click that. See? And these two layers just, or however many layers you're gonna have, just lined up together in the middle like that, and then you're gonna do the vertical side. Bam! Now you have it all aligned and you don't have to make everything come together. So that's gonna save you a lot of time. Once you do that, you're still selected on all the layers. Click and drag the layer so that it matches up with the page, just like so. And once you've done that, again, another tedious part comes up is you're gonna want to select your layer and hide all your other layers. So how you do that is, again, I'm pretty sure you can do the select all like I showed you with the shift and then press the eyeball and every layer that you have selected will disappear. Or not disappear, but like it won't be seen because of the eyeball. So click the eyeball so that you can only see one layer. Once you see that layer, you're gonna save it. So file, save as. Make sure you only see one layer. And you're gonna save it as a JPEG. Like so, name it whatever you want. So label it by the numbers, that'll save you a lot of time. And I'm just gonna save it to my desktop. So save that. And you want the highest quality, of course, and press OK. And then it'll save. So once you do that, you're gonna hide that layer and then go on to the next layer and do the exact same thing, saving it. Okay? And then once you're done saving it, then you'll have all the JPEGs set and go to whatever printing store you want to do, print your papers at, and however it works, insert it, print it, and you're set. And then it'll come out. All you gotta do is cut it, put it together, put it on the boards, and then cut it out. So hopefully that explains. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of bad at explaining, but hopefully that's like a good explanation for how to do it. It's a lot of tedious work, but if you love if you love yourself, if you're doing this for yourself, it's not that bad. And again, if you don't know how to work Photoshop, hopefully my explanation can guide you through it a little bit. But if not, and you don't have Photoshop at all, I will link this of how to tile images, which saves you a lot of time, I believe. But anyways, check this out if you want to. This might save a lot of time. Maybe check this out before doing the Photoshop one, whichever one makes more sense to you. And yeah, so whoever you're, you know, making a life size out of, make sure to tweet us. Oh my god, it'll be sick if you guys tweet us and show us your life size cutouts if you make one. That'll be really cool to see. So yeah, I'm sorry again, like I'm so sorry, but hopefully this helped. I know I keep saying this, but it'll be really cool if you guys make it and this just really helped you. If anything, like, I'd be so down to like do more DIY stuff, I guess. I don't know if you guys want me to do other stuff, or is Triple C actually. Yeah, let us know. Comment down in the section. Comment down in the comment section below. And yeah, subscribe. You know, to see our MV reactions, DIYs like this one, maybe some beauty stuff coming up. But anyways, thank you. Oh god, I just hit myself. Thank you for watching. Again, hopefully this helped. Love you. Bye.